Drop it.
What's up, team?
What's up, team? How we doing?
How we doing? Hello.
Market's just fucking around over here. Not doing a whole lot. It's just screwing around at these upside. The problem is it's in such a tight range here between like 411.50 and like 412.50. It's just tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
We were talking. We might see a sell-off at the end of the day today, but it's almost not worth playing it with these jacked up premiums and going into CPI tomorrow.
Yeah, not worth it. Actually, I did play one play today. Obviously, guys, I mean, there's something that can be learned here. Now, on the chart, this is exactly my entry at 412.38. Right, I essentially played the direction with the assumption, hey, we're hot here, right? Now, MACD was working against me. I was using RSI, but I was also using levels, right? And one of my big things here is whenever I see big moves like this, I almost am always hunting for 50% rejection. You have an anomaly candle here and another right here, which then brings you up to this level. Quite just pretty nasty, if you ask me. From there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles printed on the minute to the down. And I was playing to the 48. That's all I wanted. That was a 10% gainer for me. I'm okay with that.
Quick scalps. That's kind of the name of the game today. Unless you hit the 1 minute traffic light to the upside in the morning and just rode it out, there's not much going on here. I expect chop.
Yeah. Not much going on. But you guys printed today. I was seeing you guys just do your thing. You know, they're jumping in the morning and they're just very, very confident in move. And they're like, hey, the money's happening right now. We're going to make our money right now and just be done. And we could see like just a level of comfort that you guys are exhibiting. Like it's so, it makes my heart smile, to be honest. Like
it's awesome to see. You guys do very well. I mean, that's why we started this whole platform. We're making it super accessible to everybody too. It's so simple. Like trading in the market, guys, doesn't have to be hard. It really doesn't. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep things simple. Stick to your strategy, manage your risk, and you're going to do okay. The only thing that you really need to be as scared of in the market is yourself doing something really stupid.
That's it. Doing something really stupid. That's pretty much it. I am pinning this comment here to the top of the
2 weeks free.
Yes, 2 weeks free. Trade1348.com. You get it for 2 weeks. You get the chart for free. And you know what? If you decide like, hey, this is not for me, you still get the chart. You get to keep it. I mean, whatever, right? But please use it. These charts here, we prove day in and day out every morning that they're absolutely filthy. And it takes so much guesswork out of things, right?
Yep.
You don't have to sit there like coding for flan.
I hate penny stocks with a burning passion. I honestly think I'm going to start an account just to short the fuck out of pumps. It makes too much sense.
Yeah. Recap on Vlan. It's a tradable stock. Absolutely tradable stock. Whatever. Right. But I really don't care for products and companies and management and FDA approval, especially stuff I don't even understand. We were actually doing a parody on the live stream earlier today.
Really?
Like, what the hell does this mean? I don't even know how to pronounce this. How do we call this a good product?
The only people that are like actually good at trading those biotech penny stocks are people that work in the industry. You tell me some random sell thing, I'm going to be like, I don't know what the fuck that is, so I'm going to stay away. Stick to what you know. Again, guys, you're like, oh, they might get FDA approval. It's the same fucking thing as holding into earnings or like a CPI event. What are you, nuts? They're like, oh, they could get it today. It's like, okay, what if they don't? Like,
yeah. So you wanna clear things up for everybody. For CPI tomorrow, what's good news and what's bad news? Like, what are they looking for?
Oof. I mean, I'm just interested to see what the number is and how the market reacts. I honestly don't give a shit either way. I don't care. Like, it could come in hot, it could come in lower. It could easily come in hot. If it comes in hot with the new calculation and after the upward revisions of October, November, and December CPI, that's not going to be good. The market's probably going to sell off. If it comes in right around expected or a little bit lower than expected, the market's probably going to rally a little bit. But again, it's like, well, we know we have to go higher in terms of rates, so we're getting like at least one more rate hike, and we're going to stay there for an extended period of time. So it's just another data point. Does it make sense to hold positions into it? Not unless they're free. So again, swing at your own risk. This is not a day, in my opinion, that I'm going to be looking at getting swings with the broken traffic light and the red light runner. Today's not the day. It's like there's a giant binary event happening the next day, and you decide to hold something overnight. I think that's a bit stupid. But again, it's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. If you want to piss it away, that's fine. I just think that there's more fun ways to piss money away.
There you go. There you go. Looking at the SPY right now, this is why you guys need to read the chart and take it all in. We got traffic light here, traffic light, red light, red light, red light. But our side broke above its moving average here on the 1 minute. MACD is showing red here, right? The thing is that we got price action that's conflicting. We have our side conflicting with MACD, and not really, because MACD is still elevated above neutral level here, right? So that's telling you, like, the prices can, in fact, be elevated, which they are. But most importantly, it's being supported by the 48. So where do you think the more probable trade happens?
Are
Above
we
the
looking at the 1
48
minute?
or below?
Are we looking at the 1 minute?
Yeah.
I mean, logically speaking, it should come down. But after we saw the break of 410.55 today on that nice move up, I then, in my mind, just chalked it up to it's just one of those days in the market where it's probably just going to run. Sometimes we see days like this, like that price action in the morning where it's at like where you ripped up to 410.55, consolidated a bunch, looked like it was going to break down, then started shooting up above that previous day high. After that, I just kind of looked at the market like it's probably just going to be one of those little nonsense days where you don't want to be shorting these pops, where it looks like it's going to bait and switch you into a lot of these potential moves to the downside, and then it just continues up. Which that ended up being correct, which is cool that we got that one. But again, that's just context and like reading markets and knowing what happens before days like tomorrow. So, I mean, logically speaking, it should come down. Like if we just saw this on a normal day, I would be licking my chops at a reversal coming later. But today's different than most days. We have a big piece of data coming out tomorrow. So I'd say if you don't need to trade or you've already made your money, I'd say probably sit this one out. But again, guys, you do you.
All right. Mr. J Rock says, what up, boss? Question. Do you have TradingView Pro to get the charts?
Yeah.
Pro?
Yeah, you just need pro.
Yeah. Yeah. Now let's look at the SPY here. So you guys see this level, and we got the blue pill line here on the daily. But you guys see how, again, these candles are definitely reacting to this, right? And the move above these candles from previous trading days is about $4 here, right? You had this clear break here, which took you up to 418 and change, and everybody lost their fucking mind, right? Like, oh, it's reversing, the market's going to the moon, the bulls are in control. But for me, I'm looking at it on a daily, and I'm like, okay, just based on previous data, right? Where's there more profit to be had? Above this blue pill line, which historically is showing us that it's hitting an upper limit at about 415, 416 with the anomaly here at 418, or a break up below the 13, which gives us room, and this 13 is at about what? Where's that 13? 408?
On the daily?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's on
that 408 level's key, man.
It is, but see, you break that and look where you go. You go down to the 200, and that 200 is 399.47. So if I'm looking at it from the perspective of where do I get the most profit? Am I going to make the most money above this blue pill line or below the 13? What we see here, just based on previous data points, forget CPI for a second. Previous data points, since dating back to December, we have been below this blue pill line. Actually, we could go further back. When was the last time we were above? We got to go to August?
While ago.
Yes, you got to go all the way
Yeah,
back
we
to
saw a
August.
run. Yeah.
Oh, man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. What are we doing on the 4 hour? 48 acting as a level of support. I guess we just wait and see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at here. I'm actually very interested in getting some swings after tomorrow. I probably won't. Maybe I'll get a small one tomorrow. But the thing is I want to see where this market wants to go. Now that we have the broken traffic light and the red light runner alerts for everybody, I'm going to use that a lot. When the market makes big moves in either direction and it's at a key pivot point, that's usually when the risk reward for swings is in a good spot. So like when you saw it down at the market down at like 350, 360, that's one of them. When it starts shooting up into the 400s, that's another spot where I start looking at swings. When it's in between after it's made a big move, I'm usually like, I'll just day trade it. Like you don't really have a clear direction on where this thing could potentially make the next big move. But at these levels, depending on what happens tomorrow, there could be a decent amount of opportunity on the table there.
Yeah. Yeah. What speech did Adam Aaron give today? What's going on?
I don't know, but Tom, I mean, we tried to tell you guys that ape was nonsense. What I hope, Tom, is that you learned how to see things from an unbiased view. So everybody makes mistakes in the market, but what I hope you learn from this situation is to be able to come in and try and look at things from an unbiased view and not listen to people who are leading you to the slaughter. We won't. If things change in the market, we're just going to tell you. We're not going to sit here just because and tell you guys what you want to hear. I mean, we go over this every fucking day. I'm tired of talking about it, but yeah, that is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, check it out. Trade1348.com. Pin to the top of the comments. Go ahead and get you some. It's free for 14 days.
Free.
Right? At the very least, at $69 a month, consider that like we're cheaper than your auto insurance. Well, unless you're driving a 99 Corolla. But with the kind of insurance that keeps you from blowing a load in the market.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And having this type of or this kind of education and the alerts and understanding that you can read these charts without bias is going to save you so much money over the lifetime of your investing or trading career. Like, seriously. So, let's look at. You said you played Nvidia today?
Yeah, I did. I actually played it twice. So I played Nvidia 2 times. We pull up Nvidia today, I haven't been trading that much Nvidia. I've just liked the SPY. But like on days like today where they just try and steal from you with the premiums, it's like fuck you. I'll just trade something else. I use that type of thinking a lot in my life. But for Nvidia here, if we look at the chart, let me pull it up here. You got it? Yeah. So there was actually can you throw it on the 1 minute?
We're going to throw it on the 1 minute, and then we're going to look at the sequence here on the 5 minute. Actually, can I just do it really quick before we go to the 1 minute?
On the 5? Yeah, go for it.
All right. Guys, obviously your risk here was super tight, and it was an EMA braid, something we probably don't jump into, but I'm going to show you, even on the 5 minute time frame, the sensitivity of this and how self-correcting these traffic lights are. First traffic light, bullish. Second traffic light, bearish. Third traffic light, bullish. Corrects to second. Fourth traffic light, bearish, corrects to third. Fifth traffic light, bullish, corrects to fourth. Now, if you were just playing in the zone here, you would quickly realize, like, you're teeter-tottering, going back and forth until the final traffic light gets closer to that thinning MACD here, getting ready to cross, and RSI went ahead and broke above, right? So again, these traffic lights are self-correcting. If you decide to stay in a trade after the traffic light told you maybe get out or reverse your position, that's on you. That's shame on you.
Risk management.
You,
It's
you,
terrible risk management.
yes. And so we're going to jump on to 1 minute. And let's see. But Vance says, I have earned 10.
He's just fucking around. We can leave him be. Can we get Nvidia on the 1 minute? After you're done, if you're not done with it.
All right. So we're on to 1 minute. What are we looking at here?
So if you look at, let's see the time frame on this. So at 10:06, you see this nice rejection on Nvidia coming down. Now you see a little bit of separation on the candle that the traffic light signals on. Now, what do we do when you see a candle that is pretty far away from where the traffic light is signaling? Well, I waited for the retest and played it off of the 1 minute 200 EMA. Now you see it come down. I ended up scaling out a little bit of my position. And then on one of those green candles that came back up, I got stopped out in profit, which is perfectly fine. Then I see it chopping around a little bit. And then we get that traffic light coming back to the upside there. So, and that is at, let's see, 10:28. So again,
This one.
same deal here. The 1 minute candle too far away from the 13 and any other level that we're seeing. So I waited and I played it off of the 200 EMA, which was basically at the level of the 13 as well. And I'm playing it traffic light to traffic light and using in that scenario, I was using another traffic light going in the other direction as my risk. So you can see here that it was almost getting to that traffic light, never triggered it, and then started moving to the upside. I ended up, again, scaling out my position at around 10%, moved to stop in profit, and there's a candle that sharks back down to the 200 EMA or the 48 there that I got stopped out on before it went on that nasty run, which is fine. I still made money on the trade, but
Okay.
could have made a little bit more money. So I had two nice Nvidia scalps, and that's really all I've done today. Oh, and then I took another SPY trade that I lost 2% on.
There you go. Now I want to, Mr. Jack, J-Rock, I'm going to answer that question in a second, but I want to show you guys this. This is weird. I love this. I love doing this. So you get a traffic light here, right? And this is a traffic light to the upside, right? And then you wait to see if there's some sort of retracement, right? It comes back down here. Maybe you go ahead and take this position right here. But you get a traffic light right there. Okay, cool. Right. Let's say you got out at this level. No, that's a dollar move. Pretty extreme, right? But by the time the trade actually works against you, right? So you're going up, you're going down. This is actually working for you. By the time it goes against you, that's a 29-cent move. You go ahead. Now let's check this out. You take this traffic light to this traffic light, and that's a $4 move, right? So you guys can literally play traffic light to traffic light, because as long as you're keeping your risk super tight, chances are, right, you hit these runners here, you're going to be up on your port, right? I mean, there's no way you can be down on your port. Okay, if you just trust these traffic lights. I mean,
that's why we wait for the retest too, because if you wait for that retest, like I would say, I mean, I don't have exact numbers on this, but probably 70 to 80% of the time, you are going to get the retest. Chasing that little move above, like right as it or below, when it's signaling that traffic light, maybe will work 3 out of 10 times. But if the trade is actually going to reverse on you, you want to be entering at the retest because it makes that risk super small. So if I'm waiting for another traffic light, again, there's two places where you can put your risk: a closing candle on the other side of the 13, or wait for another traffic light, because the traffic light is effectively a super powerful momentum indicator. So when I'm looking at it, if I can enter as close as I can to that first level of risk, I know my risk is super tight. And if the trade ends up going in my favor, I've not only gotten an amazing entry, but I've developed really solid fundamentals of not chasing, and two, making sure that my risk is super tight, even if the trade's going to go against me. That's what I did on that SPY trade before that I was telling you guys about that I lost 2% on. Well, I entered right at the 13. It started to pop above, signal the traffic light, and I was out. If it went in my favor, I would have probably made 10 or 15%. The risk to reward on these traffic lights is filthy. But
Yeah.
you have to be disciplined in taking those losses when the chart is telling you that the trade's not going to go in your favor.
Yeah. Well, are we using the 1348? Yes, we are, because the 13 and the 48 we're using as our risk, right? And our entry. We're using the 13 for risk, 13 and 48 for risk management, and obviously using the 13 for entry. But I mean, you see, there you go. I mean, this is filthy here on a 5 minute.
Yeah, that one was nice.
Oh man, but it's still 1348.
We
Right?
just expand on the concepts. Remember, guys, we've always said this 1348 is the core of what we teach. We aren't just the cross. You see all of those other people that are just the cross and they don't teach you anything, and everybody loses. Like we have so many cool, like we have the algorithms, we have the traffic lights, we've got real-time unusual options activity. It's not just the cross, it's so much more than that.
That's it.
Do you exit on the reversal traffic light or on the candle close above your risk level or past your risk level? That's both. It's effectively the same because Daniel, if let's say that I'm waiting for a retest of the 13, well, the 13 could be my level of risk. So even then it's super tight. But what I really want to wait for is a traffic light in the other direction. But what I need to do is I need to enter the trade and make sure that if a traffic light occurs on the other way, that I'm only down like 5%. Which you do that by waiting for the retest.
There you go. H Diamond wants to call in.
Let's do it.
978-545-1348. Go ahead. H Diamond, we're waiting for you. Let's see.
Yeah, and make sure you guys are getting your 2-week free trials too. And again, the monthly fee is about $30 a month cheaper than it was 2 months ago. That's not going to stay the same forever.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah. We're like a woman who knows their worth.
Mm-hmm. We don't need to be. That's the funny part. Like Gabe and I could just sit back, be on a Zoom call every day, and just trade our asses off. Like,
there you go. 1 second. Let's see. We got Quebec calling in.
let's do it.
All right, you're on live.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hey guys, how's it going?
Not too bad. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I was just reviewing, some of your videos because I don't always have a chance to watch, especially the call-in ones because those are pretty informative. I had a question regarding actually a video you guys did. When was this? This was a few days ago. It was with Arvin actually.
Yep.
And it was a video. I think it was on February 9th. You guys were reviewing the entry of a trade. And I was wondering about it. It was February 9th. I think you had posted entry at 10:15 on I think it was the SPY here. So I was just wondering because essentially, the RSI when it's crossing up above the moving average, there it was slightly above before the big the drop or before it dropped back down.
What time was this?
So 10:15, 10:15 I believe.
Yeah, I see it right around like 10:24. It's right around there. With a big drop on February 9th. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So I think in that video, I think Gabe had mentioned that he'd probably look at an entry, like he had marked it at around 10:15, I think, like around there. In any case, but so there's a part where the RSI turns green because it's like slightly above the moving average of the RSI. So I was wondering because when I first started like in the community, and I was kind of like maybe I'm misunderstanding it, but when I first started, when they were saying like, okay, if it crosses that, then it means that you might want to take it as a warning sign to get out, But instead here the opposite's happening, like it would be a good sign to get in. So I was just wondering like how
All right,
how
all
that
right,
works
all
out.
right.
'Cause
Hold on,
even the
hold on,
max
hold on,
usage-
hold on. First, you got more energy than me, man. That's one. All right. So basically, what I want to do is I just want to draw this out on the chart for everybody who's watching. So, uh, what time was the
Sure.
entry?
I believe it was at 10:15. I'm looking. I actually have it paused. Your other video. That
It's
you
pretty
have, so I have it
close. It's
paused
like
here, which was
10:20. It's like 10:24. It's really simple. Like there's a very simple explanation to this
it was
one.
on the 5 minute, by the way. Just but yeah.
On the 5 minute.
Um,
Okay, hold on.
This is very simple.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, I get excited about the these
Okay.
things too. So.
All right. Okay. So 10:45 on the
No, no,
spy.
10, it's like 10:15.
10:15, February 9, February 9, I believe it was. Yeah. Oh wait, sorry. That you're looking at February 13th, I think. So it would be a few days back.
You said February 9th.
Very simple explanation
10:15.
here. You can't just look at the RSI cross against moving average. So
Yeah. By the way, today, like I
this,
used that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So looking at this right here, if you're trading on the 5 minute and you're trying to ride the trend, looking for big closing so basically what you did was you wrote it through the 200, a retest of the 200 and the 13, and then it continues lower. So there's two things that you can do. One, you can do what you did and just secure the bag and you're fine. What we're basically thinking about here is how to maximize our gains. The answer to it most of the time is stop loss strategy. Almost every single time. Because if you were to have scaled out, move the stop to break even,
I'm catching my bearings here, right? So we got February 9th and on the 10:15 candle on the SPY, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So you were in the correct move down. That's what I'm looking at. Were you looking for that move down? Or were you betting against that move?
So I wasn't actually in this move. What I was doing was I was just reviewing your videos and just trying to make sure I can wrap my head around, the logic of it. Because I wasn't there to ask when this was happening live. So I'm just reviewing it. Basically, like if you were to look at the RSI at that line that you created there at 10:15, because originally when I first started in the community, like I mean, people were mentioning like, if it crosses, then you might want to look at it as an exit to get out of a position if like you'd want, like maybe it would break upwards, for example, Yeah, and then I would think like, okay, 200 moving average is there, which is a pretty strong moving average. Maybe it'll bounce, But instead, the opposite happened; it just broke down. So, I'm just trying to understand. I see how it's doing it, and to be honest with you, today I played like the TQQ with the same way you presented it, and it worked really well in my favor. But I just wanted to understand, your logic behind this. So,
okay. Hey, STV, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay.
Right,
it's very, very
I'll
simple.
take it from there.
It's like I was saying, if you're in that trade, you can't just use the RSI. If you see the RSI coming above its moving average, that can be an indication that it's going to reverse. But like I said, you still have that 13 and 200 right there. So if you were in that trade and you were thinking, okay, what could happen right now? Just stop loss strategy. Keep it simple. You just scale out, you move a stop to break even. Who cares what happens after? You have two conflicting things that you're looking at there. You have price under 2 key EMAs and you're biased to puts there, but then you have the RSI saying it might come back up. That in my mind, if I'm in that trade, is 50-50. So I'm automatically going to be taking off at around half of the position. Sell half, lock in some gains, throw a stop at break even or in profit a little bit, and then wait and see what happens. And again, I think a lot of people do this too, that like not every trade's gonna, like you're not gonna see the same things every single time. I want you guys to think more in terms of like generalities. That's why the stop loss strategy is there, because with this trade, it's 50, like I said, it's 50-50. So like, yes, it could have easily just reversed and went nuts. But okay, if it could easily do what it did, would you rather either just ditch the whole position being scared of the move up or lock in some of your gains, guarantee that you can't lose money anymore with the stop loss strategy, and then just let it ride.
Okay. Because the way I was seeing it, maybe I could be wrong here, but the way I'm seeing it, like, so if I look at that candle, right, that particular candle, you see like there's weakness in the MACD, right, and
Yep.
then there's green on the RSI. I mean, it's still below 50, which okay, I understand, and then we're above the 200 still at this point in time, so we would be actually biased to calls there, right, at 10:15, give or take. So that's why I was just, I just want your thoughts on that, like.
Okay, let me help you out here. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to make a joke out of you, right?
Okay.
And it was at this very moment where he knew he fucked up. All right, let's get to the chart here. I'm going to explain, okay? First off, you have this area here, right? I mean, it's super, super tight. You knew that the 200 here would be obviously a profitable zone. So the thing here is that if you were, okay, so were you bullish on this trade or were you bearish on this trade? I want to get that clear. Were you bearish?
Well, I was like my thoughts was on this RSI cross was that maybe it'll turn into a bullish thing, right? Because it bounce off the 200 and then go up, for example. Like,
okay, so
I didn't
that's
actually
okay. So
about
that's
it.
what
I'm
you
just
thought.
reviewing
That's what you thought,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you thought you were going to play the rejection. So you were playing a bullish move.
Yeah, I guess in my mind, yeah, we'll say that. Yeah.
Okay, but why?
Well, I thought maybe the 200 would be a stronger EMA and it may bounce.
All right, so you were playing this solely. All right, so you were playing this solely off a level.
The level and then the R on that 10.
I need to know. I need to know if you were playing this off the RSI or were you playing this solely off the 200. Now, okay, I just want to be clear here, right? I just want to be clear here. You had a put signal. You saw the 200 and you were expecting a reversal. You were expecting a bounce. Correct? Are we clear on that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, guys, right? When you assume you make an ass of you and me, right? The signal is clearly showing you put side, right? You were basing your whole trade on this line here and on the assumption of this RSI here. You based your whole trade on incomplete information. You were just literally at this point, okay, does it bounce or does it not? It's binary, so now it becomes 50-50, right? You need more information. Yeah. STV, would you consider that? Like, hey, I need a little more information on this?
Yeah, I'm looking at puts there. He also didn't take the trade. He's just wondering. It's just like when you look at that and you see it, you're coming down below the 200. If that RSI is that one thing that you're looking at and your inputs in that scenario for everybody watching, stop loss strategy all day long. That's why I made that video for you guys. You have to use it. It just like if you're going to be in that situation of the market, take risk off the table. You're effectively making it free. Now, again, try not to just go willy-nilly playing 200 EMA bounces because it's not going to happen all the time. It can happen sometimes.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But as you see here, it didn't. And the risk there on a break of the 200 can be pretty big.
Yeah. So
can I ask? Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. Oh, thanks. So I see here, like in the chat, Algo wrote, by 1 minute could be preparing for a move down. So I just want to, I never have I can't really wrap my head around how that works. If you can bring up the 1 minute, kind of show me how you would say like, okay, it's preparing for a move down type thing, to get that conclusion.
Traffic light.
Yeah, you got a traffic light and a break below the 48.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, there was. Okay, so okay, maybe I didn't check. Okay, so if you see a traffic light or a break below, then okay.
Okay. All right, man. Well, thanks for calling in, man. Again, just follow the streams and allow some repetition, but do not enter a trade based on just an assumed bounce. Please don't, and you'll be golden.
Sounds good, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man.
Thank you for calling in, man.
Have a good one.
All right.
Yep.
You too.
Oops.
Yeah, you also, so here's the interesting thing that we're looking at on this chart right now. Pull up the 2 minute. Everybody in the live chat.
2 minute right now.
Yeah, look at it.
Sweet.
You got that 48. So if it confirms below the 48, that might be a decent one. But let's see. I mean, it could. You got this level here, 411.94. You see, it's just hanging on. So this could be the point in the day where everything starts to want to come to the downside. But the 1 and the 2 minute both have traffic lights there, which is not a bad thing to see. So for all of you guys that are kind of still curious about this 1 minute, 2 minute thing, I'm good. We're gonna go over it in the masterclass. I'm still working on it, exactly how to teach it out to you guys. But it's nasty. Just letting you guys know. This could be one of our best master classes yet for all you lifetimers in 3 years now.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
I got some juice for you guys. I got some alpha for you.
Let's see
what happens.
Let's see. All right. Let's go.
The only issue that I see with this move is that SPY's been in a really tight range for a bit.
It has.
So you could come down to that 411.10. You could come down to that 1 minute, or that's the 2 minute. Hold on. The 1 minute 200 at 411.36. You could see.
Yeah.
We'll see though. I'm just not interested really trading before CPI with these premiums. That's just how I feel. It's like they're not moving. Like either way, they're not really moving. So it's like, am I gonna go trade dailies now like an asshole? No.
Oh man, SPY loves this range here. This 411. Like, just look at this. Boing, 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 boing. Something like the sound effects, guys. Yeah.
In AC Garcia, the lifetime master classes are on Sundays. So we didn't do it yesterday because it was Super Bowl Sunday. But for all you lifetime and 3-year members, you guys get access to live master classes. So we're gonna hook you up on that one. If any of you existing members want to upgrade to either the payment plan or the 3-year, just reach out to Diana. She'll help you out with that.
There you go. All right. So let's see. Clip that. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, we have so much fun here.
I know.
What's the average price on daily contracts for SPY?
I mean, we could get an average, but here's the thing. The contracts that I usually like to trade are the 1 day outs are usually between $140 and $200 a contract. Today they're like $350 to $390.
On the put side?
Both sides.
On both sides? Yes, it's filthy.
It's just IV, like the IV's too high. So it's like, why bother with it?
Oh, man. Yeah. But guess what? I'm printing on these puts.
Oh, I know you are.
Oh, boy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The SPY just needs to take a small after lunch dump.
Mm-hmm. It needs to drink some coffee.
Drink some coffee, eat some tacos.
Exactly.
She's good to go. She is good to go. Let's see. All right, what are you guys looking at?
It's just so slow. I'm not touching much. I don't like it. It's that the risk reward just not there. This just feels like a bait and switch. That's how I'm viewing this. What? It could go either way. Like this thing could definitely knife from here. But 50-50. With premiums like that, I expect them to do something stupid.
Oh boy, look at this. Crime candle. Look at that. On the 5 minute, it's a little more pronounced.
Yeah, did the traffic light signal on the 5 yet? Oh,
not yet, but I mean that move it broke below. Ooh. This could be interesting. We'll just see. We'll see. What goes up must come down.
We will see.
She's been elevated for most of the morning. So we'll see. Let's see. I used to sell options. Now I buy them. Had to switch up my game. Well, there you go.
Nice. It's good to have a mix. Yeah, the 1 minute RSI is a little cooked. I mean, it's not that bad.
Not too bad. Let's see. Also, guys, make sure you go ahead and go on over to your account and go to settings or subscriptions rather, and check out Ambassador. Become an ambassador. If you like our community so much, you get to become an ambassador, and you get to earn up to 30%. That's pretty freaking filthy.
Mm-hmm.
That's. I think that's more than what I make in this company. Fuck.
Morin has a good question over here though. What's the name of the traffic light indicator? The only place to get the traffic light is on our platform. We built it. It comes with your free trial though. So you guys can use the traffic light indicator on the charts. We actually alert you too on the daily and the 4 hour right now on when the traffic lights are signaling. And then you're about to get 1 minute too. Then we'll give you 3 and 5 later. But they're filthy. I live by them.
Yeah. So once you get into platform, you simply click a ticker. Here we have MU on a cross down, but click the ticker and you'll see your 3 options. Open chart. Now, what this is going to give you is a low def version of the chart, so you can click it real quick, see what's going on, right? Here, you can go to Trading View. Here, you can download the chart, right? So that's all you need to do to get these charts. Now, Invictus, 7 for 11 thus far, but MU across down. Let's go ahead and check out MU. I haven't heard of MU in a minute.
Yeah, neither have I.
All right, let's do it.
This thing is usually a slow poke. Oh, dude, the 1 minute traffic light on this thing, that's a nice little 21-cent move there to the downside on Micron off the 1 minute traffic light. Oh, Invictus is getting ready.
Oh, man. Oh, this is filthy. 5 minute traffic light here. You got a potential MACD cross here. Let me bring up the chart. Sorry, guys. Ready, traffic light here. RSI below 50. We want to see this maintain below 50. Currently, the value of the RSI on a 5 minute is 45.65. Potential cross on MACD. These are all bearish signals that we want to see.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to keep price action below the 48. So, if you're going to enter on this retracement, I don't know. I think the better entry would have been, no, I have no opinion on this one. It could go either way on this one. Because
Micron's a slow mover as it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I got nothing for you guys.
It's just like guys, you have to realize on days like today, and what separates really good traders from really shitty traders is sometimes there just isn't anything to do.
Yeah.
Don't force anything. Like, why just like chop yourself up? If there's nothing that you like, just go do something else. Market's still gonna be here.
There you go. And again, this is why I was just like, not really, because the 200's right there, right? So on the 1 minute, so but this paid. It paid on the 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Oh my God.
The 1 minute's been printing. The 1 minute really has been printing. Again, guys, if you don't have the traffic lights on your charts and you're not using the things that we provide you guys at this point, I don't know what's wrong with you at this point. 2 weeks for free. It's free for 2 weeks. You don't have to pay. That's what free means.
Be careful with that. There's some people are going to be like, I thought I heard it's free. I don't have to pay forever.
For 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. 10 trading days.
I've seen people come in. Like, dude, last week there were so many new people coming in. They were like, oh, shit. I was like, yeah. That's why we love this so much.
Let's see. I got the old indicators from you guys. Well, it's time to get the new ones. And you can't get the new ones unless you
he did just have a child.
Trial. Yeah.
He had a kid. Morton, congrats on the kid. Don't, let's keep it in the zoo, though. Don't have like 7 of them. That's going to be expensive.
Let's see.
It's just rimming that 1 minute 13.
Oh, Morton. Well, Congratulations if this is a newborn. He's got
I
a
thought you were
kid.
gonna say congratulations if it was a boy or something. Like,
Well, I mean, if it's a newborn, girl or boy, it can't be
yeah,
biased here. Can't say congratulations. If it's a boy, congratulations. Okay, so what do you say if it's a girl?
I was saying, I was like, oh, we're really gonna go wild today, huh?
Oh man. Let's see here. Oh, guess what came in?
Oh, you got it.
4K goodness.
I think
Oh
my
yeah.
new thing came in too, the lens thingy. I gotta go pick that up
Oh
so
sweet.
I can use this all the time.
Yeah. So that means you guys get to see my degenerate ass on 4K streaming. Ooh.
It's a boy. Fuck yeah, Morton.
Let's see. Let's see. Flashlights. Oh God. Yeah. It's a boy. Well, congrats. Congrats. Hold, Martin. Hold.
It's got to be like a couple months old now.
Mm. Now, was that a deposit made against your will, Martin?
Dude, I saw something really funny on Twitter where it was like a story where it was like, oh, I found out this dude was like rich from Dogecoin. So I like handcuffed him to a bed and like made him have a kid with me. And then he lost all his money in Dogecoin and now can't pay child support.
Oh no.
You played yourself.
Oh no. You know, I think we live in a day and age where you just need to like never mind. Never mind. STV, I don't think STV will ever have kids.
I'll have kids. Just not soon.
Okay. You're gonna have kids with Emily?
Probably not. No.
No?
Practice though.
And practice makes perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
What about Jamie?
Oh, I gotta show you the new one. This is what I was talking about. I was like, I gotta show you this one. You'll like this one.
Okay. What about Rebecca? Okay.
No, I'm not gonna have kids with any of them.
Okay, guys. Hey, back on track. Market's born.
No, I do have to show you the new one though.
Oh man, Market's boring.
Market is boring. Spies. This is exactly what were we saying? It's just tight in this range. You see that 412.50 to 411.50. That's literally the move that we just did.
Yeah.
That's all it's doing. It's just gonna flicker in this range, and then maybe in the last hour and a half of the day you see something crazy. But
Yeah. Yeah.
don't front run kids. Yeah, don't do that.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. So. Okay. Like, I think everybody wants to know, STV. What's your pickup line?
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
I don't use pickup lines now. I just talk to people, and then people think I'm interesting, which is weird because I like babysit you guys on the internet all day and show you my ankles. So like, I don't know what the deal is with that, but I guess it's interesting.
So when you go to the playground, how do you approach the women?
I don't have to.
Okay, fair enough.
You understand why though? Like if I'm at the playground, like they would all want to be where I am.
Yeah, that's true.
So like they just so all of a sudden there's just like, oh hi, like hello. Welcome to my playground.
Yeah. But like the word of the day is legs, so let's go hope and spread the word.
No, these don't work anymore. I would get slapped if I said that. They'd be like, "What? This is loud. It's too much booze." I was in pain Saturday, like lots of pain.
Okay. Once you leave Boston, you have to tell us what the playground was.
Sure.
Why don't
I'll
you
tell you
just tell
after.
them now?
No, I'm not telling them now because people will show up there, and I don't want people showing up. I've been recognized there before, and I don't want to get recognized at the playground.
The whole community is gonna be at the playground like free booze, STV, you're
Yeah, like I'm
paid.
not buying all you guys booze. Like this is not how it's gonna go. One of you, sure. 12, 20 of you, no, that's not happening.
There you go. There you go. All right, guys. 10 minutes before STV's live stream, you want to drop the link in the chat for these guys?
Yeah, I'll grab it here.
Uh,
There you guys go. Free booze. Technically, everything's free. It's just you have to, like. It's just it depends on what kind of relationship you have with money. Like,
yeah. Lauren says, "Why are you so nice nowadays? You were so filthy." I'm taking a break. Working on some new content.
is it OnlyFans content?
Well, so what had happened was that I ran into a little old Asian lady,
Yes.
and she's teaching me wax on, wax off. So you know, I know you're not gonna let Diana do it. You're not gonna let Lori do it.
I'm not letting you do it. That's for sure.
I feel like it'll make it even funnier.
No. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh.
But no, I did not get spanked.
Gabe's free to do whatever he wants. Gabe can do whatever the fuck he wants. It's more fun that way.
Okay, see, now they're having fun. You see?
I see you wax off. You guys are funny.
Oh man. Diana's still down for it.
Dun dun.
I'm gonna shut up before I like literally get myself canceled. I have to behave, guys. Anyways, make sure you check out STV's live. Did you drop the link?
Yeah, I threw it in there.
All right, guys. So we are signing out. Make sure you
Get
hang
your
out
free
with
trials. And all you guys, if you want to upgrade to 3-year or the payment plan, reach out to Diana before the end of the day. Because after that, she's not going to help you. So if you want to make sure that you're in the live masterclass for this Sunday, you're going to need 3-year. If you want it delayed, then you can do the payment plan.
There you go. So I'm outie. I got toys to play with and upgrades to be had.
Mm-hmm. That stream tonight's going to be fun.
See you guys tonight. Peace.
Peace.